something Magnus cites. I'm sure a lot of you out there are asking yourselves, man, why is Hulk Hogan inducting the Macho Man Randy Savage into the WWE Hall of Fame, brother? And the reason why, man, is because Vince McMahon, the genius that he is, dude, asked me to do it. Even though me and Macho Man hated each other. Macho Man blamed me for losing two of his hottest girlfriends of all time, man. Miss Elizabeth and Gorgeous George, dude. And he said in an interview, man, that we were acquaintances at best. So, having said all that, brother, I think that I agree with Vince McMahon that I'm the best man to induct him, dude. Better than his brother, better than DDP, and better than anybody else in the NWO, man. So what you gonna do when Hulk Hogan inducts the Macho Man in the WWE Hall of Fame? And so, man, what? Hulk Hogan runs wild on you. Look, a few of y'all been writing me, you want to know what I think about this. I really don't think it's the right thing to do. Everything that I just mentioned in that promo that I cut, it's true. It's like, now look, I know there's what you see on screen and there's behind the scenes. So, did Macho Man and him ever get to water under the bridge? I have no fucking idea. I know him and, what's his name? The guy that Hulk Hogan was patterned after. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The one Scott Steiner started doing his goatee similar to. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I know it's water under the bridge with them. I saw an interview with him the other day, and I was like, oh, look at that. You know, okay. So he's like, yeah, it's water under the bridge. We had a problem before. But I don't never know if it ever got to that with him and Macho. Last interview I saw with Macho, he was just like, friends? We were acquaintances at best. So I was like, oh shit. So this guy really talks like this. You know, and then I saw that interview with Hulk Hogan where he said that, like, yeah, he like blames me for losing Elizabeth and Gorgeous George. And I don't know, man. I've heard a lot of bad stories about Hogan. You know, I don't know if he's a changed man, if he's a better man. I get the kayfabe idea of why he would induct them. They were the mega powers. I get it. And, you know, I totally understand that. But the veil has been lifted a lot since the 80s. And a lot of the fans just know the truth of what wrestling is. And, you know, they read the dirt sheets and they watch the vlogs of these guys. And so they know. They know who likes who and who. It's kind of like, we're like, soon as I heard that he was inducted, and I was like, what? I was like, I get it, but I don't get it. So, personally, well, first of all, if Macho was alive, he wouldn't be doing it. We already know this. All right, from what we know already, of our fan knowledge, from what we know, he wouldn't be the one inducted him. But, with things being the way they are, if this was back in the 80s, he'd be inducted him. Period. Whether, you know, whether he hated him or not, because we don't know nothing about it. Back in the 80s, nobody knew nothing about the wrestlers' private lives. I mean, some people kind of knew some stuff, but it wasn't like it is today. I mean, today we know everything, you know. I never used to use shoot when I'm talking, or promo, cut a promo, or a work, or kayfabe. You know, like, I didn't use those words. I've been educated through videos and the internet of what stuff is. What a job is, what a jobber is, go over, is over, buried, like all that stuff. I didn't know none of that. None of it. So, I get it. I'm wondering how it's going to be received at the Hall of Fame.
I think it would be absolutely nuts. Like, what if the fans started booing Hogan for for inducting him? That would be nuts. But whatever. Point is, the greatest point is that he's going to be inducted. He deserves it. He should have been inducted a long time ago. He's absolutely one of the greatest of all fucking time. Arguably the greatest of all time. The one of the most recognizable of all time. Right there with Hogan. And I know there's rumors out there. One rumor, the two rumors that I've heard is that the reason why he wasn't inducted, because WWE takes everything very personally. So they'll do you dirty when you leave, accept you when you come back, build you up, all that stuff. But they will do you dirty. From what I understand, Vince takes everything personally. So, here's the two reasons. Number one, actually no, I'll do a countdown, because number one is like, whoo. Number two is that him and Vince had an argument and he slapped Vince. Okay? I don't know. I've heard stories about Jerry Lawler slapping him. He ain't do shit. I heard that. I think I read that Jerry Lawler is one of the only guys Vince is afraid of and won't step to. But I don't know whether it's true or not. These are all speculation. So, and then the last one, but certainly not least, is that Macho Man had an affair with an underage Stephanie McMahon. Ooh, yeah. Dig it? Yeah. So, I saw an interview. He was like either like a former wrestler or promoter. And he was giving his interview and he had said something to the fact that like, he was like, everyone knows why Macho is not in the Hall of Fame. You know why. It was like a nod to it. Like, he alluded. It was like, everybody, look. And I think the guy had said something to him like, there's rumors about it. He was like, you know which one I'm talking about. That's the reason why he's not in it. I was like, so, yeah, y'all. Whether or not he did that or not, I still think professionally doesn't mean that he should not be in the Hall of Fame. Just like Chris Benoit. Now, I've heard some speculation about that. Borders on super conspiracy theory. But I'm one of those people that is open to conspiracy theory. And if y'all know the one that I'm talking about, I was like, whoa. When I heard that theory of why Benoit was killed and why he's not in the Hall of Fame, I was like, holy fucking shit. If that is true, holy Jesus. So, anyway, let me know what y'all think. Y'all been waiting for me to do a video on it, and I have done it. So, 1 million subscribers! Ooh, yeah!